to today's show. We have an industry veteran in agri-machinery area, Mr. Narinder Mittal, the country manager and managing director, CNH Industrial. He is a person who can talk about agri-machinery mechanization in India than any one of us, because he has got a huge experience for the last 20 years. And he is a man who has led few of the industries in India. Now he has taken the responsibility to lead one of the biggest industry in the world, to lead them in India to the next level of growth, maybe one of the biggest organization in India to serve the Indian farming community. Welcome, Mr. Mittal.
Thank you.
It was very interesting to know you have taken over the biggest, one of the biggest multinational company in India. So how do you feel? What do you think about New Holland now?
So I have been associated with the agriculture sector for more than 15 years, close to 20 years. So when I took over in the beginning of this year, so the journey so far has been very, very fruitful. We did good numbers. We have been growing. So I feel that CNH is a company that holds huge potential in India, especially in the field of agriculture, because with the government policies supporting the agriculture sector and with the kind of technology that we possess globally and the kind of equipment that we have globally, I think we can support government of India in its initiative to help grow India in the agriculture sector.
Okay, if you say a small history of New Holland, what do you want to say?
So if I talk about globally, it's a more than 100 years old company. It's a giant into the field of construction equipment and the agriculture equipment. If I talk about India, we started our operations in 1996. The first plant that we set up in India, that was in 1998 at Greater Noida. It's still there. We are manufacturing tractors in that plant. We are manufacturing engines. We are manufacturing axles for global companies, also PTOs for the global companies. So a lot of products we do in Greater Noida plant. In CNH, we have another field that is harvesting equipment, and we have a plant and footprint in India, especially in Pune. In Pune, we are doing sugarcane harvesters. Rather, we were the pioneer. We were the first to bring the sugarcane harvesters to India. We are the one who created the TIV in India.
Wow.
And then we also have the balers that we do in Pune. And we do combine harvesters. We can harvest 16 types of crops with that combine harvester.
Okay.
And technologically very advanced, very less grain breakage, very good cleaning for the crop, for the grain. And if you go to the market, you can fetch higher price if the crop is harvested using the CNH combine harvester.
Okay.
And we also have good plans also. We just now started manufacturing tractors, 30 to 42 HP tractors. We started manufacturing at Pune because we want to enlarge our footprint also. And other than the agriculture, we also have the construction equipment in India. So that is in Pithampur, that is the central part of India where we have a big plant there. We do the tractor backhoe loader, we do the vibratory compactor there. We also do the crawler excavator, 20 ton, and good exports also from Pithampur. And recently we started doing the skid steer loader in India. So overall, I will say a very good portfolio for our products in India, supporting government, supporting the local community.
What was the growth of New Holland in comparison with the domestic growth and the export?
Yeah, so export is also quite good for us. So we have approximately 20% of the export volume of the total volume that we do in India. We are exporting to United States, we are exporting to Europe, because as a policy in CNH, this kind of product, if it is produced in India, so globally we because the quality norm is same, so we export to every country worldwide. So any country has a requirement of sub 100. So we produce actually tractors up to 120 HP here in India as of now. So these tractors are getting exported across all the global locations, because we are the only one that produce within CNH world up to 120 HP tractors.
Okay.
And domestic also we have been doing well, because we have our own segments wherein we have been growing. Of course, there is a huge potential also to grow further. So we have done quite well so far in India.
Okay. So what will be your future plans for India?
So future plan, we look at India very positively. We feel this is one market which holds huge potential in the coming decade. Not only from the perspective of doing the mechanization through tractorization, we feel the mechanization is possible in the areas of crop solution. This is where India needs a lot of expertise. India needs a lot of technology also. So currently, if we look at the state of mechanization in India, it's largely the tractorization, which is good, but the tractors are of very smaller HP. But now with the crop residue management policy of the government that has been recently initiated, so we find that even the bigger tractors will find a big requirement in India, more than 120 HP. We have already started selling 150 HP, 160 HP tractors, which we are importing right now from our plants in Europe, in UK, as well as in Italy. That's what we have been doing. So our potential in India could be very, very high because of the way the Indian market is evolving.
Okay. So I want to know, other than the tractor, what are the products you have and how it is picking up in India?
Yeah. So one is the sugarcane harvesters.
Yeah.
We launched the sugarcane harvesters a few years ago in India, the first one to launch this. And we hold 50% market share for sugarcane harvesters currently. Okay. But still, our idea is that India is producing a lot of sugar canes in India. Worldwide, probably India is third largest for the sugarcane production, but the mechanization level is quite low here. If I talk about the state of Uttar Pradesh, the mechanization is as good as zero, approximately zero. Of course, it is quite good in Maharashtra and in Karnataka. So when we compare the yield of sugarcane harvesting in UP against Karnataka and Maharashtra, we see we have a potential to improve there. So we are in touch with the government also there. So one is sugarcane harvester. We feel we can support the country and the state government, helping them to increase the yield and also in turn helping the farmers and the sugar mills as well. Second thing which we are focusing a lot, that is the baling equipment. We launched the small square baler in India, a very good success, doing big numbers, a very good market share for the small square balers here in India. Initially we supported it by importing the product. Now we are localizing this. Rather, we have localized a part of it in Pune, in our plant in Pune, and we should be localizing almost 100% by the end of this year or beginning of next year. So because we feel Indian farmer needs it, and with the government focus on avoiding the stubble burning, so small square baler has proved to be a very good equipment, and government is also supporting this initiative by providing subsidy to the farmers. Another thing is the round balers and the big balers, because the season is very short. Season is 45 days, wherein you have to extensively use the baling equipment. So if I talk about the round baler is in between the small square baler and the big baler also we are importing, and we should be selling good number of big baler and round balers by importing from our plants in Europe. There is a plan to localize these balers. Maybe a couple of years from now, you could see Pune producing big and small balers as well in India. Mm-hmm. And then the combine harvesters. Currently, we are doing the combine harvesters, which is wheel type of a combine harvesters. We also intend to do the track type of a combine harvesters, so that we can support the farmers in south of India, helping them improve the yield, helping them improve the grain quality.
If I ask you the growth of tractor industry, combine, all this, what will be the percentage of growth you are expecting for next 5 years? And what will be the share of that for New Holland you are planning?
So we intend to double our share in the next few years. This is our intention.
Okay.
So we want to be controlling a good part of the market, but we want to also be in a market wherein this is technology driven. So we would naturally come out with good products which are technologically advanced products. Rather, just to tell you, we were the one who came up with the ROPS, who came up with 4-wheel drive initially, the oil immersed brakes. So all kind of new technology, we were the pioneer in launching in India. And we intend to launch now precision technology in India in our tractors. Could it be the telematics? It could be for sugarcane harvesters. We talk about the auto guidance system. So all kind of the new precision technology we intend to bring to India to help the farmer. Even the mapping of the crop with the help of a radar also. So both tractors as well as the crop solution, I think both hold huge potential. Tractor is still a mature market, but now with the new technology coming in, I think the farmers will go for the technologically advanced solutions. Okay. So we want to double our market share in the tractors in the next few years, 3-4 years. I think we should be able to double the market share. Crop solution, we are the one who are building the market rather.
Okay.
So we are the one who are creating the TIV for sugar cane, for the baling equipment, and this is where the country can really get help from CNH having such good technology solutions and then localizing in India. If you look at government's policy of having the equipment produced in India for India, this is our theme. And we are also coming in with new products like the compact tractors we recently launched. Last year we launched the compact tractors, 30 HP, 20 HP Simba tractor we launched. This year we launched the Tier 4 tractor, very good, again an imported engine as of now, but highly technologically advanced tractor. So we feel the tractor market holds huge potential in India. It should be touching 1 million very soon. In a year or so, maybe a couple of years, we should see 1 million TIV for tractor industry. And crop solution, we see the baling equipment should be doing very well. And sugarcane, again, we will be the one who will be creating the TIV. So we are working with government of UP because we need to change the cropping pattern also. We need to change how the plantation is done. The inter-row distance, 4 feet. So this is something that is to be maintained. And also we need to help government by changing some practices, so that the farmers, the sugar mills are encouraged to use the harvesting equipment, because when they look at the yield improvement, naturally they will be encouraged. So currently we launched a program in UP, state of Uttar Pradesh, where we have started working with the government and some sugar mills, supporting them by mapping with the drone, the entire crop mapping with the drone, and also using the low cost auto guidance system in order to drive the high yield out of the harvesting. So this is the way we are trying to support the government for the mechanization.
Do you think any government policy initiatives can make this, I say tractor is already, you say good penetration is there. Now we want to crop other facilities like a baler and combiner, all those. Do you think some initiatives from the government can accelerate its growth?
Yeah, so far I believe the government has been doing very well. It has been supporting the agriculture sector in a big way.
Okay.
Especially the initiatives like doubling the farmer income, etc. I think this and also increasing the MSP year after year has been supporting the farmers well. So this augurs well for the industry, agriculture industry. But coming to your question on the additional support from the government. So I can tell you the government is taking giant strides to avoid the stubble burning and hence promoting the baling equipment. Like in the state of Punjab, in the state of Haryana, a lot of subsidy is being provided to the farmers to encourage them to use the balers. So this is very good to me. The only thing probably the government can look at is because we will be using now more of ethanol in India, and also we need to use the sugarcane harvesters also. I think wherever we have a low mechanization level, sugarcane in Uttar Pradesh, baling in the state like the central part of India, if the government can focus on these areas specifically, with our support, with industry support, we are keen to support the government, because at the end of the day, it is supporting the country also.
Yeah.
So we are keen for this. I think collectively, along with government, I think we can drive these initiatives to improve the mechanization in this area.
Any good news for the farming community of India from New Holland?
So good news is the technology-driven solutions that we are providing here at a low cost.
Yeah.
And like currently we are importing these big equipments, which are, we understand, were quite expensive.
Okay.
It makes sense now because it is with the government support. But in order to sustain it for future also, I think we need to localize this so that the product becomes competitive, further competitive.
Okay.
So this is the plan we have for the plant in Pune.
Okay. What will be the new launches we can expect in coming 2-3 years time?
So one is we will be working on the emissionized engine.
Okay.
So we will be doing engines not only for India, even for our global companies also worldwide.
Okay.
All the electronic engines will be produced here.
Okay.
The second thing will be the balers.
Okay.
The big balers, the round balers that we intend to do it in India.
Okay.
And compact range that we launched last year.
Okay.
So we will be promoting this compact range further in the coming years and then upgrading it as well.
Any plan for electric vehicles?
Yeah, so globally we are working on these initiatives.
Okay.
So alternate fuel technology, CNH is going in a big way. We have the methane tractor that is getting produced in our plant at Basildon. So we have the technical know-how, complete technology is available with us. We are also working on the electric tractor also globally. We feel in India the electric technology could mature for the lower HP tractors. It could be less than 30 HP or maybe up to 35 HP tractor. This could be the start here. And once we see the market matures, we can easily bring in the technology from our other plants, from other places to India. It's very easy because then we just need to localize it here in India.
Okay. So what are the community works CNH do in India?
So a lot of initiatives, I would say, because we feel that it is important for us to support the society. So it's not only doing a business here, also supporting, because these are the people who support us in our business and we need to in turn support them. We have adopted few schools. We have been supporting a lot of students also. We are helping them so that they can study well. They can go for the higher educations also. We have few medical ambulances also in all the plants, not only closer to the plants, all the locations that we have. We have 4 locations currently, one in Gurgaon, one in Greater Noida, in Pune, and also in Pithampur, closer to Indore. And we are also supporting the farming community. How are we supporting them? Like, say, dealers have problems in getting the sales people. It's very difficult to get the sales people because there are not many trained people. So we are creating a pool of the sales people whom any competition can also take. It's not only for CNH, it's for all the dealers. So we are supporting the people so that they learn the soft skills of sales. They learn about the nitty-gritty of the tractor so that they have the earning potential. They can be employed by the dealers and they can earn. So in a way, we are supporting them, supporting the government to generate more employment.
Okay, so this training is done by CNH only?
This training is done by CNH and the agencies which the CNH hires to train these people.
Okay, so it's for how many months or something?
So normally this training is for minimum 3 months, 3 to 6 months. So it's 3 months of a classroom and on the machine training, and then 3 months on the job training. So we even take help from our dealers so that they can actually go there, work there and get trained for 3 months, so that then they can be employed by the other dealers also, even of the competition also. It's not restricted only to CNH. It's totally open, completely open.
Okay, great.
Even like for sugarcane, we know that India needs a lot of mechanization in this area, even for balers also. So what we are doing is we are training the drivers for the sugarcanes, for the combines also, so that there are enough drivers available. The sugar mills or the sugarcane harvesters owner, they don't have any problem, and the people also who get trained, they also get employment.
Great. So, see, I just would like to know, you might know, Krishi Jagran has initiated a program called Millionaire Farmer of India.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel about that concept?
I think it is great. It's great to recognize, to acknowledge the good work done by them, and also the entrepreneurship spirit that these farmers will have. I think this is great. There's a big initiative, and I compliment you for this.
Great. It was nice talking to Mr. Narinder. So thank you, Mr. Mittal, for being with us. Thank you.